Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Insight and Intentions. Today's focus is clarity because one of the biggest barriers I see to business growth is confusion. And the reason there's so much confusion, of course, is that we are overwhelmed and bombarded by information, by strategies, by blueprints, by formulas, by seeing everyone else doing all these things and having all these successes and then thinking that's what you need to do. And what happens when you're in that cycle of seeking more information, seeking more training, seeking the next strategy or formula or blueprint, whatever it might be, what happens when you continue in that cycle and you're noticing that you're doing all the things, following all the steps in that blueprint or strategy or formula, and you're not getting the results that you desire? This starts to create a distrust in yourself that why didn't it work? And you did all the things right, and this person had success and you didn't, which then leads to confusion. Why isn't it working? Maybe something's wrong with you, which then leads to negativity and questioning and doubting. Is this the right path for you? And maybe something's wrong with you, and maybe there's something that you're missing, and maybe this isn't what you're meant to be doing. Which, of course, once you spiral into that negativity and doubt, it just continues and it gets reinforced, and then what happens is it blocks creativity, it blocks clarity, it blocks imagination, it blocks all the possibilities, and then you stay in that cycle, because I have been there, so I'm speaking from experience, where you just continue seeking the next thing, the next coach, the next program, the next training, without finding clarity, without breaking through to what it is that's truly going to work for you so that you can create a business that supports you. Because what happens when you don't, and why this is so important and why this is so timely, is when you continue on the path of seeking and not finding and questioning and doubting and living in confusion, you start to question, of course, your path, and you start to suppress and deny your dream. You start to wonder, maybe you should just get a job. And so part of your thinking starts to become squashing your expression. And so the song that you are here to sing, the dream that you are meant to bring into creation, into realization, the impact that you're meant to have, the contribution you are here to make that only you can make, starts to get pushed down. And so a little part of your soul starts to die, and you become a little bit resigned, which creates, negativity and irritation and cynicism. And when you start to think about, this is your life, and you want your life to be an example for your children, for your grandchildren, for your family members, for your friends, for your clients. And when you're living in a space of negativity and doubt and confusion and cynicism, that is not the example you want to set, nor is it the life that you are meant to lead, nor is it the life that you want to lead. And so what needs to happen to break through this really is a decision to get the right support. And this is a different kind of support, to make a decision from an empowered place of not chasing the shiny objects, not chasing all the lifestyle, shiny marketing things that are happening all over the place, but to really come into a place. And then you can check my video I did yesterday about the process to help you really connect to what you're meant to do and how you're meant to serve when you're especially feeling not like serving and not selling, and when you're in a funk. Because what needs to happen here to gain that clarity is to come back to a place of connection to your purpose, to your truth, and to be able to make an informed and empowered decision to get support that will help you build from that place, so that you are creating your business and getting the support that many coaches aren't providing, which is the deeper healing, the inner healing, helping you to see yourself from a very different perspective, from a higher perspective. Because when you start to see yourself differently and see really truly what it is that you're here to do, how you show up in your business changes, because you're creating your business from a very different place. It's not coming from proving, it's not coming from fear, from scarcity. It's not coming from trying to convince anyone or compare yourself to anyone. It's coming from a place of truth. And when you're creating from that place of truth and surrounding it with love for yourself and for your clients and for the work that you're here to do, then you're able to speak it out in such a way that you are seen differently. You are attracting your soulmate clients because you're magnetic in how you're showing up, because you're speaking in a very different way than all the other coaches who are selling the, high vibe lifestyle, name brand lifestyle, which is nothing wrong with that, but it needs to be coming from a place of groundedness and not chasing that to prove something about who you are, because you're much more than that. And then when you speak that out and show up differently, of course, then you're expanding what's possible for you. Clients are coming to you in ways that you didn't even imagine. And then you're elevating even more into what's the next iteration. What does your next offer look like? What does your next program look like? How now do you want to serve? And always coming from building from a place of purpose and love, so that it is in highest service, of course, to your soulmate client, to you, to your community, and to the contribution that you're here to make. So check out yesterday's video to learn that 7-step process to really get out of the funk and get back to serving and selling. And if you are looking for you want to get a jump start and break through this confusion, because it is detrimental and it will keep you stuck, I am offering for a limited time a special connection, clarity, and consistency. It's a one session. We do 70 minutes together. You do a pre-game workbook that you send me. And so you are able to get some clarity, even just completing the playbook. And then I review it, and then we meet for 70 minutes and really create your plan to move forward with momentum, to create that consistency and having clients reach out to you and getting sales, and clarity not only on what's stopping you so you can break through it, but also clarity on how you're meant to serve in such a higher way. For a limited time, it is $237, and you can message me and I can send you the details. And I'm super excited to announce that I am creating a new iteration of my program that I'm super pumped about. So I'll be sharing more details about that. And if you're interested in getting support in a different way, you want more than just the one session, reach out to me and we can talk about what that looks like for you as well. All right, so today's intention is to really ground into your purpose, what you're here to do, and to trust you can get the right support in making your business a success. And so your intention is to be open to all the ways that you can receive that support, and that you can trust yourself to make an empowered decision to change that cycle of reaching out and getting perhaps the support that hasn't been the best for you. All right, so hold that intention of what is possible for you when you make empowered decisions that are for your growth, your expansion, and your elevation. Leave me questions and comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.